Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are re-diving into the story of a monarch who was uncontent to sit on a throne while his country was in peril. We're talking about Albert I of Belgium, the warrior king who became a World War I legend. Get ready for 5 surprising facts that reveal the man behind the crown. Let's rewind to 1914. Europe is on the brink of war, and the mighty German Empire issues an ultimatum to Belgium. Let our armies pass through, or face the consequences. Most would have folded, but not Albert I, he famously told his government. Our answer must be no, whatever the consequences. When Germany invaded, Albert didn't just give orders from a palace. He personally took command of the Belgian army, riding out to the front lines to lead the defense of his nation. This incredible act of defiance and bravery quickly earned him the nickname that would define his reign, the Soldier King. He wasn't just a ruler. He was a leader in the truest sense of the word. While other monarchs were directing the war from afar, Albert was living it. This brings us to our second surprising fact. He was one of the only reigning monarchs in World War I to actually fight on the front lines. He didn't just make a few token appearances for photos. For 4 long years, he lived in a modest villa near the trenches, sharing the hardships and dangers with his soldiers. He ate with them, slept near them, and faced the same enemy, fire. This wasn't about royal duty. It was about solidarity. Imagine the morale boosts for those soldiers, seeing their king right there with them, day in and day out, in the mud and chaos of the wiser front. Now, you might think a king who spent 4 years at war would prefer a quiet life afterward. Not Albert. Our third fact reveals another side of his adventurous spirit. He was an accomplished and passionate mountaineer. He found peace and challenge in the mountains, becoming a skilled climber who conquered peaks across the Alps. Tragically, this passion would lead to his untimely end. In 1934, while on a solo climb in the Ardennes region of Belgium, he fell to his death. The nation that he had led through war was plunged into mourning for the hero they had lost not to an enemy, but to the forces of nature he so respected. Albert's influence didn't end on the battlefield. Fact number 4 is that he was a forward-thinking ruler who helped shape the new world that emerged from the ashes of the war. He championed significant democratic reforms in Belgium, including the introduction of universal suffrage. On the international stage, he was a strong advocate for peace and cooperation, lending his full support to the newly formed League of Nations, the precursor to the United Nations. He understood that true victory wasn't just about winning a war, but about building a better, more just, and peaceful world afterward. Finally, fact number 5 speaks volumes about the respect he commanded, even from his enemies. Albert's courage was so undeniable that it earned him a legendary status across Europe. Perhaps the most telling tribute came from his primary adversary, Germany's Kaiser Wilhelm II. After the war, the defeated Kaiser reportedly remarked that Albert I was the only real man among the kings who had opposed him. When your greatest enemy admires your character, you know you've done something truly remarkable. Albert I wasn't just a king. He was a symbol of integrity and resilience for an entire generation. And that's a wrap on the incredible life of Albert I of Belgium. What a story of courage and leadership. If you found these facts as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and let me know in the comments which facts surprised you the most. Do want to forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you do want to miss our next dive into history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.